David Lynch has left behind a great legacy, and his filmography is full of cinematic milestones that shine through their dark, surreal, and highly abstract storytelling. Lynch's style was so unique that a word was even coined to describe it. Lynchian, a term that has made its way into several dictionaries. But among all his surreal works like Eraserhead or Mulholland Drive, there's one film in Lynch's filmography that is often overlooked, or at least considered so different from the others that many see it as the least Lynchian of his works. I watched The Straight Story, and here's my verdict. Is the film old gold, or is it old mold? Let's get into it. The Straight Story was released in 1999, coming 2 years after The Great Lost Highway and 2 years before the surreal masterpiece Mulholland Drive. So between these two abstract, nightmarish, dark films, Lynch took a completely different direction with this road movie about 73-year-old Alvin Straight, who travels from Iowa to Wisconsin on a lawnmower to reconcile with his estranged brother. The film is based on a true story and stars Richard Farnsworth, Sissy Spacek, and Harry Dean Stanton. But unlike Lynch's other films, The Straight Story doesn't feature darkness, surrealism, or unsettling elements that have become his signature style. While other Lynch films often turn into lifelong mysteries that never can be fully solved, this one is just a straightforward story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. There isn't much to analyze as there is in Mulholland Drive or Eraserhead, nor is it particularly spiritual. It simply is a heartfelt film that fills you with joy. Alvin Straight, wonderfully played by Richard Farnsworth, is a very likable character, and along his journey he encounters other characters who treat him with great respect and kindness. The film is also very emotional. There is one scene in particular with Alvin and a war veteran having a conversation. That scene is almost heartbreaking. The film also has very beautiful visuals that give you somewhat of a Western-like feel, the warm, bright colors which complement the soundtrack, a wonderful soundtrack composed by Angelo Badalamenti that blends melancholic themes with folk influences, which create a nostalgic atmosphere. The acoustic guitars, strings, and the soft piano melodies match the film's slow pace perfectly. Speaking of its slow pace, although the film lacks the dark and unsettling imagery typical of other Lynch works, it still very much feels like a Lynch film. It includes several prolonged scenes that unfold slowly, similar to those seen in Twin Peaks: The Return or others of his works. The film also features Lynch's signature unique and hilarious humor, as seen in a scene with a woman complaining about how many deer she has run over, or those quirky mechanic brothers. So The Straight Story isn't unsettling, isn't dark, isn't surreal. It doesn't have all those typical David Lynch elements. So what is The Straight Story? The Straight Story is a quiet, heartfelt road movie about an elderly man and his journey of reconciliation. It's a meditative and touching exploration of perseverance, forgiveness, and the simple beauty of human connection. So if you haven't watched The Straight Story yet, definitely check it out. It's truly old gold, and I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Thank you guys very much for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe for more great content coming very soon.